Hello guys and welcome to Maintain Glory here with Liverpool. Just want to go through some of the games obviously that you've missed leading up to the two games that are going to be in today's episode. As you can see, a very convincing win over Norwich. I mean, Norwich are struggling down at the foot of the table, aren't they? So yeah, it was a very, very convincing win here with a 5-0 result. Nice to see some Keanu Hoover maybe not necessarily going to be getting that many goals, but it's nice to see him on the score sheet. Ruben Neves seems to be really enjoying his time in the side with a couple of strikes in there as well. Joe Gomez also picking up a goal, and as you can see, yeah, very, very convincing. Right, moving on to the next game. Next one up is Newcastle, and this one again another pretty convincing result over them. They actually took the lead, as you can see here. They actually took the lead, and I was a little bit thinking, oh, okay, Newcastle are going to give us a bit of a game, but they didn't really. They didn't really trouble us, moving forward from that goal. They didn't really capitalise on it at all. Yeah, another good win for us. But here is a great win, yes. Not only because obviously it's Manchester City, but it's it's the fact that they are you'd expect them to be up, challenging and competing with us, but they're having a pretty poor season. So it is a great win that it's Man City, but yeah, it's not that big a deal really, considering how much they've really struggled this season. And as you can see, we just absolutely destroyed them here at Anfield, and it should have been a lot more regarding the scoreline with the amount of shots that we had. Unfortunately, only 15 of them being on target, but as you can see, Mr. Mbappe here getting a man of the match performance from him. He really shone in this game, and yeah, Mr. Keanu Hoover again getting on the score sheet. And you're probably thinking, how come he's playing? Well, the reason he is he's playing at the left back role, because obviously we've picked up a couple of injuries to our left back, so he's actually filling in quite well on that left hand side. So fair play to him. And then finally, we had this weird one, this friendly that was thrown in. So I literally just put out a side of players that really don't get that much game time and stuff, and absolutely destroyed Shakhtar. I don't even know why this is even happened, but as you can see, 51 shots that we had in this one. Yeah, I really have no idea why this was even thrown into the season. Not really sure about that, why it was done, but yeah, it just gives, at least it gives us the players that don't normally get that much game time, gives them a chance to obviously get some minutes on the pitch. And that leads us into today. Yeah, Everton, we're going to be away at Goodison, and then we're going to be taking on Sporting basically in the first leg of the Champions League knockout stage. That is what is going to be coming up in today's episode. And next episode is a big one. As you can see here, we've got the EFL, or the League Cup champions, League Cup final, the Carabao Cup final, and also we'll have the FA Cup 5th round Chelsea game in the next episode. So that is a great one to obviously tune in for, to see if we can retain the League Cup. We are the holders of it going into that one, and with it being obviously Manchester United as well, that's going to be a great game. And then we got our chance to get ourselves through against Chelsea, which will be a tough affair at Stamford Bridge. That one definitely will be. But like I say, in today we've got Everton up first away at Goodison, and then we're away in Portugal against Sporting Lisbon. So here we go. So here are the two lineups here going into this one. As you can see, Everton have gone very defensive considering they're at home. Yeah, the two banks of four very deep, and then we've got Omaragic, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name, sitting in between them, and then Danny Loader way isolated out on his own, up the top there. He's going to have to do a lot of work, to maybe maintain the ball and keep it, and wait for his team to catch him up. But yeah, very interesting, and the reason that maybe they are going this sort of formation and this sort of way of playing is they have got a new manager, and it's a shock new manager in the fact that it's Neil Warnock of all people. Bizarre, but there we go. Neil Warnock is in charge of Everton, so I'm sure there's a few Evertonians out there who will not be very happy with that. As you can see, With us, we've got Alisson in goal. We've got Trent, Gomez, Felipe, and Alex Tejas. He is back from his injury, so that's good to see as our back four. Bentancur and the in-form Ruben Neves alongside him. Naby Keita going to play Cam. Lamar, Mbappe, and Martinez are three that are definitely, like, you know, performing very well together. Right, let's see if we can. We actually destroyed them at Anfield. What are we going to do at Goodison? I'm sure it's going to be a lot tougher to get through, like I say, those couple of buses that they've managed to park. So Goodison expects we need to make sure that, yeah, we make them go home like crying. That's basically it. So we've got a chance here as Tejas puts it in from the corner, not able to get on the end of it, and Orcon now can surge forward here for Everton, and yeah, he's having to wait, like I say, with some of the like backup, and because of that, Naby Keita has managed to steal the ball off him, goes over the top here, gets to Lautaro Martinez in, knocks it back here to Lamar. Lamar goes to this one, and it is just wide. A lot of rain coming down here on Merseyside. So we've got a free kick here as Felipe just like lays this one out to Tejas. Ruben Neves now just cuts this one back towards like that left-hand side as Thomas Lamar now surging forward. Still going into the box, but it's a little bit of a weak shot, and Svila in goal. Not Jordan Pickford manages to get down. So we come into half-time, and that defensive formation that Everton have, like, you know, put out is definitely working for them. It is 0-0. We have only managed to get ourselves 2 shots on target. They've not had a single shot on target themselves. But yeah, they've decided, like, or Neil Warnock has decided a point is better than nothing at all by the looks of it. So at this half-time particular like moments, Kylian Mbappe just before he went into half-time has picked up an injury to his lower leg there, so not going to risk him like coming out for the second half. So Asensio is going to come on and play as an inverted winger on that right-hand side. So yeah, Everton are doing what they set out to do. We are very frustrated at the moment. We're not able to break them down, and yeah, we've only got about 10 minutes or so to go. So I'm going to make a few changes, maybe a few fresh legs on there with maybe a little bit more of a different idea. Maybe you can, like, you know, unlock this, like, you know, Everton, like, you know, bus stop that's been put right in front of us at the moment. Like, so let's see what we can do here. And the changes that are being made is Tejas is looking a little bit sort of like, you know, on his fitness, and I obviously don't want another left back, like, you know, going out. So Joe Gomez is going to like slot over on that left hand side. Lowen's going to come on in the centre back role, and then Almada with a little bit more creativity, maybe than Naby Keita, is going to come on in that cam role and see if he can maybe unlock this frustrating Everton defence right now. So final maybe chance here as like Trent puts this one into the box, and Lamar got something on it, but it was cleared away on the line. But here's a chance maybe for Everton to upset things as they like Pavon has like managed to get down this like side here. They're going to try and like steal it right at the end here, and I think this is what their plan's been all along. Was Ocon's there, but he's giving the ball away. Fresh leg, Almada's on the ball now, plays it out here to Asensio. Asensio can't get the ball in the box though, unfortunately. And Will Saha there like just sticks it out into touch, and like I say, Everton will be very happy with this point that they've managed to orchestrate here. But Almada has gone down. It's a free kick. We are literally now over the added on time. Can we put this one in onto a head? As Thomas Lamar now puts this one into the box, and no, it's going to be a goal kick, and that is it probably. Yeah, there it is, a frustrating game here, and like I say, Everton set them the stall out, and they didn't really want to attack, as you can see with the amount of efforts and stuff that they had, but we just didn't have anything to be able to break them down, unfortunately. I tried a few things, tried to move things around and stuff, but it just didn't seem to work on the day, and Everton will be very, very pleased, whereas we are very, very frustrated. So yeah, like I say, there it is. The point it will help, obviously, you know, and Arsenal, who got obviously we're playing like a little bit earlier because obviously we got that game against Sporting. So Arsenal got the opportunity to, like, you know, close the gap on us at the top with that, obviously, with Everton getting what they wanted. Yeah, like I say, you know, Neil Warnock will be very, very happy with that result, I'm sure. So Mbappe, he did pick up that injury, but luckily it's only like 1 or 2 days out. So fingers crossed he should be all right, if not on the bench for the game against Sporting now. So here we are, guys, away in Portugal for this game against Sporting. We've got Alisson in goal. We've got a little bit of a change at the back. We've got Lowen going to come in alongside Joe Gomez, with Trent going to have the armband with Alex Telles on the left-hand side. Naby Keita's dropped from the cam down alongside Bentancur for this one. Almada coming in with Anthony out on that, because obviously Anthony coming in just because Mbappe is fit, not 100%, because obviously he picked up that little bit of a knock in the Everton game, so he is on the bench. And then we have got Martinez leading the line with Lamar out on the left hand side. As for Sporting, some decent players in there, but as you can see, a Liverpool old boy captain in the side there. Sebastian Coates is in the side for Sporting, so they've got some decent players in that side. So we need to be careful and see if we can get ourselves a little bit of a foothold in this tie. So we've got a chance here from the corner, and that's going to be chalked off here as an offside. Anthony does net it in, but unfortunately, he was offside when he was able to put this one in. It comes in from the initial corner here. Gomez heading it. As you can see, there's a couple of players there offside, and we don't take the lead, unfortunately. Chance here for Sporting as Vina now comes down this left-hand side for them. Felipe puts it into the box. There's a good chance then for them, but we managed to get this one away as Almada just pumps that one forward, really just to get rid of it. A little bit of pressure here coming from the Portuguese side as they have now got Vieto in, and that's a great strike from them. Luciano Vieto there has managed to just catch Alisson a little bit sort of flat-footed there. He caught him out, wasn't maybe expecting the shot. It was a good strike in the end. And Sporting have taken the lead here as Kakare plays this one forward, and he's just, I don't know how he's managed to get that one in, but he has done. Alisson will be kicking himself. So here comes Sporting again, trying to increase their lead with Vina on the ball. Comes here to Vendel. Vendel knocks this one back to Quaresma. Quaresma dispossessed Lautaro Martinez. He's going to have to do this all by himself. Will he be able to do it all by himself? Unfortunately, no. Hits it straight at the keeper. Wasn't the best of strikes from our main man up top there at all, as Alex Telles now puts this one in from the corner, but not able to find anyone. We're struggling. We're definitely struggling. We struggled in the Everton game to break teams down, and looks like we're looking to struggle in this one as well, as Trent now puts this one in from the corner, and again we're not finding anyone in the box like we normally do. From corners, we've been pretty good at corners, haven't we, up until this point, but it seems to be sort of just getting away from us a little bit. As Thomas Lamar now is on the board, Telles now goes across here, try and get Anthony on the ball. Good defending here from Sporting. They are keeping us at bay, and we seem to be struggling at the moment against teams that basically sit on behind the ball, and this is kind of what Sporting are doing now since obviously taking the lead. Alisson now pumps this one forward to Bentancur. Bentancur goes way out here to find Thomas Lamar, and we have just got this one in. Yes, Lautaro Martin, a mistake by the goalkeeper there. I don't know if it was the slippiness of the ball when the wet conditions or whatever, but it wasn't the best of hits here from Thomas Lamar. You'll see Bentancur, great ball out here. Lamar takes it down superbly, and keeper there will be at fault. So keeper's kind of at fault for both goals here, and Lautaro was quick enough to react there, and we have got ourselves an away goal, but also we've managed to level things up. So we come into half-time, and we've been knocking on the door, as you can see, with the amount of shots that we have managed to do. So it's kind of a little bit frustrating that we have conceded a goal, but I think, that getting that late goal there in the first half will boost our confidence going into this second half. So throw in now for Trent, gets it off Bentancur. Bentancur now looking to find someone here, finds Almada. Almada has managed to sneak his way through and into the box here, but can he pick anyone out here? He has done. It's Lautaro again. And we've caught Sporting a little bit cold there coming out from the second half, and just a little bit of a toe poke there from Lautaro Martinez. Almada doing really well here to somehow get it into the box here, but he was waiting and just picks out Lautaro. He just pulls away from his marker and just slots it in, no problem. They're sort of all looking around here as if to say who was picking him up, and there was definitely a fault there in the back line. So Sporting looking for an equaliser now as Dembele is on the ball, plays it back here to Meunier. Meunier now inside. Here's Vieto, obviously they got their goal. Munier on the ball again. We're trying to like just like push them out here, but they're doing well, and they've managed to play it all the way across here to Bruma. Can we intercept that? Trent going in very aggressively there, and the fact he flew in off his feet was not good, like, because you know they've managed to retain the ball, and there it is, the equaliser, Dembele, and that's kind of all down to a little bit like where Trent, like, you know, if he'd have just stayed on his feet, we maybe would have got the ball back off them. But it's been good play from Sporting, to be fair. They're playing well. They're knocking the ball around pretty well here and causing us no end of problems. And it's kind of the goals are very similar in the fact that we just let Dembele pull away there and didn't pick him up. So we've got a throw in on the far side. It's Gomez into Tejas. Going to get this one back from him. Can Tejas now get into the box? No, he's going to lay it off here to Keita. And this time Tejas gets into the box, but it's Quaresma that's managed to get this one away. And it's a quick break here as Dembele now is up against Lowen. Lowen goes in, but he's missed it. And there's a great opportunity here. But somehow Alisson keeps us in this like tie. So going to make a couple of changes. We're going to see that man, Mr. Mbappe, hopefully with his skills and stuff, he can, like, you know, unlock this Sporting defense and get us a third goal. So he's going to come on for Anthony. Gomez is going to like switch out here to this left fullback or wing back like role, and Luis Felipe is going to come in for the replacement of Alex Tejas because he's again looking a little bit tired and stuff, and we don't want to, like, you know, sort of like wear him out, and we've got the option to, like, you know, change things around. So that's what we're going to do. So, goal kick here for the Sporting as they play this one out, and they'll be looking to go to Anfield with a win if they can do. But we need to make sure that that doesn't happen. But they've got a good chance here, and this time Trent stays on his feet, gets the good tackle in, and can surge off down this right hand side. But he's been like hounded by a couple of like players, but he's managed to find Almada in the middle. Can Almada play this one? He's gone for the long shot there, and I don't know if that was the right option. He had Lautaro with Martinez just ahead of him. And I think it's going to finish 2-2. And yes, it has done. Frustrating. 2 games, very frustrating in today's episode. But at least we've got 2 away goals. That's something. It gives us the edge slightly, like going into like the game at Anfield. But we need to play it, I feel, a lot better. I think we will. I think that the crowd was obviously like pushing Sporting on. I think they were playing a lot better than what maybe they are. And like I say, like, you know, I mean, we should be able to do it, like, you know, when we play them at Anfield. But we need to be right on it for that game. But there we are. So, as you can see, also a big tie there. Bayern and PSG, ex-Liverpool man Mo Salah getting a couple of goals for PSG there. 2-2. So PSG got the slight advantage, like taking it back to Paris. So, like I say, next episode, guys, it is going to be Manchester United and Chelsea in the cup competitions, the League Cup final, and then it's the 5th round of the FA Cup. Just going to show you the league table, 27 games played. As you can see, Arsenal slipped up. Yes. They lost to Norwich 1-0. So they had the opportunity to catch us, and they actually ended up like, you know, losing to Norwich, which is a bit bizarre, like considering where Norwich are in the league. But yeah, that's football, isn't it? These things can happen. So we go into the game against Manchester United, not in the best of form with these 2 games in today. So hopefully, with it being Man United, with it being a cup final, the players are really fired up for it, and we, like I say, we can retain our, like, you know, cup that we won last season. That's what we're hoping anyway. And the same goes for obviously for Chelsea. Can we like progress also in the FA Cup? And Chelsea will give us a tough game at Stamford Bridge, that's for sure. But that's going to be coming up obviously in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Don't forget to go and tell all your friends about the channel, and a thumbs up would like go down well. Just mainly just because, you know, of like me, rather than the actual 2 games that we just played. They weren't exactly the best games, but, you know, I hope, like, you know, I mean, that thumbs up is more sort of like geared towards like the channel rather than today's like results. But anyway, you take it easy, stay safe out there, guys. I'll catch you next time. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.